I love trees.
Now, folks, it's 11:15. Here's Julia Bradbury. Now, listen closely to what she says. It's about First Click, but also, I like the music.
Helping someone you know to take their first click online is easier than you think.
My parents wanted to learn how to use the web. They just started to see links on television programs. I showed my parents the basics behind email, and I also showed them basic web browsing as well. I remember my mum coming back to me and saying, "Oh, I've bought something online," and I was stunned. She was well away.
You'll find everything you'll need to help someone take their first click at bbc.co.uk/firstclickfriends, including handy guides to download and helpful films too. Just go to bbc.co.uk/firstclickfriends.
Do that, folks. Help somebody else. Get online. We're going to be letting you know how to improve your typing in just a wee minute. Any emails, Karen?
Yeah, somebody said he works in an agricultural estate and foresters had to clear fallen trees from many roads, only to find people coming around with vans and trailers and just taking the wood. Can you imagine?
Dare they?
I can't believe that, the audacity
Very
of some.
dare they?
That's unbelievable. So we're talking about things that you'd like to donate to a museum. Stephen by Lochnaver says, as things preserved in a museum are often unique, priceless and irreplaceable, donate Mackenzie. Quickly! So folks want to know... what would you put into a museum? Something that means something to you. Get in touch with us, 0500 92 95 00. Email fred@bbc.co.uk, or you can text us on 80295.
Going to be speaking to Andrea Corr in just a few minutes, but in the meantime, it looks like the writing is on the wall for handwriting. Edinburgh University declared undergraduates are to be allowed to use their laptops during exams. The reason is that a lot of them use their laptops all year, and it's difficult for them to switch back to handwriting. One leading academic claims that in 10 years' time there might not be any handwritten answers in exams at all. So if that's the case, shouldn't we brush up on our typing skills? And from Secretary4hire, Marge Beattie joins us in the studio. Morning, Marge.
Good morning, Fred.
Thank you very much for joining us. How does Secretary4hire work? Is it, can I rent somebody for 4 hours?
I'm a virtual assistant, and there's probably a lot of people that haven't heard what that is. It's basically a secretary that works remotely from probably their own home office. Most people use their own home office.
Okay.
And we get work through via the internet and post and various methods like that, and send it back to you. You don't actually need to be in the... You're not employed. Yeah, that's great.
But how do you have the 10-minute chat at the start of the day? How you doing? What were you up to?
You go for a coffee somewhere. Yeah, you just go out for a coffee. Yeah, go to McDonald's or something.
Right. Okie dokie. We've got from the BBC prop department an old typewriter here.
Dear.
Yeah, can you see it? It's a Lettera 22.
Oh, that's tiny.
I know.
I used to have something like that. Very similar.
Oh,
You're not broken.
How'd you get? Oh, there they are. Oh, that.
You've got
that looks like a toy typewriter.
No, that's the real thing. This is what all BBC letters used to get sent out on. And I wanted to have a go at typing because it's totally different. I mean, I can remember when word processors came in. And that was a great thing. You didn't have to go back with Tipex and all that kind of stuff over letters.
Tipex strips.
Times have fair changed. Many words a minute can you do?
The last test, it was probably about 85.
Right.
In saying that, I do have a lot of girls who do work for me, so I'm not at the sharp end of it much these days, but I do keep my hand in. So, but if I'm put to the test, it's normally about 80-85 words a minute.
Okay.
But it wouldn't be on anything like that.
No, but on this,
get 20 on that.
Well, especially
does it work?
It does, but the ribbon's kind of faint. It's faint.
Is that a stripy ribbon? Is it a black and red
there's
one?
red and black on
it.
Yeah.
You probably need to put something on that to make it go. It's probably all dried up.
And the keys will stick. And
could you bring through the BBC 3-in-1 oil, please, till we get this thing going? Maybe some of your chainsaw oil, Karen, that would do. But the virtual secretary thing, so if I wanted you to send a letter to somebody, would I email you the letter that I want you to send?
It depends how you want to. Then
I'm going to have to type it out myself.
If it's copy typing, no, you can dictate it into a machine and send it digitally. Upload it to the website. It comes through to me as an email. I download it and it gets typed and sent back to you as an email.
All right. Is it just letters that you do, or do you do other stuff?
No, all manner of things. It's not just, obviously we offer typing. That's my niche, is typing. But the VAs offer a whole host of things. Everything from sort of bookkeeping to social networking and, you name it, we do it. Basically everything that a secretary does, we can do. apart from make your coffee.
Okay, well, I'm going to do the, what's it called? The hollow alphabetic sentence. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog.
This might take a wee bit of
So
time.
we start the clock. I think the dog's maybe not that quick. Yeah, God, crikey.
So listen, Marge, do you think it's advantageous for a school leaver to take a typing course?
Do you know what? If they're actually, I would say yes. It's primarily because everything's sort of dumbing down these days. And, you know, where's it going to go? Are people going to stop writing altogether? So, you know, I think if you do, well done, Fred.
Seriously?
I think if you take a course in it and get taught properly, then you've got those skills for the rest of your life.
Yeah. And what kind of effect has mobile phones had on that? Have they, you know how?
Well, it's the texting generation,
Yes,
isn't it?
yeah.
So, and see, I've got my BlackBerry. I mean, a lot of people use the iPhone, but I just can't get to grips with it because it's the screen. I've got to have the QWERTY keyboard.
Yeah. Oh, is that interesting?
Have a look at that.
Yeah, I want to. Can I have
Let's
a look
have a look.
first?
Well, I'll read it what it says.
Yeah.
The 20% BBC cutbacks have taken in place, folks. We've not got a ribbon. The ribbon doesn't work. Marge, will you come back and visit us again? We'll do some more typing longer later.
I thought I was going to get a wee shot of that, actually.
Don't you dare. If you rubbish this, say it looks like a toy typewriter and then expect a shot. Get out of it. Thanks very much for coming in.
Thank you very much.
Let's go and speak to Andrea.